Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for Houston, we've got Wall. Olynyk is out there with Wood. And there's Gordon. And it's Tate in at the 3 side. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Whew, boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis.
Oh, what a dunk!
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Outside Crowder. Now the pass to Bridges. The drive by Booker. That one drops for him.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Ball against Wall. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Outside Crowder. Over to Wall. Ayton trying to break free. And that misses everything. We've played just over a minute here in the first. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Bridges with it. Pass to Booker. Now, here's Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Wood sets a screen. Here's Wall. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Passes to Ayton. Knocked loose. Wall finds Gordon. Shoots from the high post. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Left side Crowder. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And finished off by Wood.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Paul passes to Crowder. He dishes it to Bridges.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Wall. He's got 5. Wood a screen on Paul. It's Wall with the drive. Here's Wood. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. For 3, Booker, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
Going inside, Paul passes to Wood. The kick out to Wall. No good on the 3.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
To the inside, here's Booker. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got 7.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Wood. Olynyk dishes the Wall. Into the lane. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Rockets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bucket is good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Outside Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, it's Gordon. A 3 ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Outside Crowder. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Rockets trail by 5. Brooks outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Booker outside. One second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a three-point game. Brooks is out there with Porter. Then there's Brown. Then it's Christian Wood. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Booker. Saric trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brooks kicks to Porter. To the paint. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Booker outside. Payne with a screen for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Rockets trail by 3. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the drive. And the shot goes in. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Payne passes to Booker. Back to Payne. Driving the lane. Saric has the open look. And the Suns miss again.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Brooks outside.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The pass to Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Tate. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got his second bucket.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter finds Wall. The tray. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Outside, Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 9.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
On the wing, Booker. Off target with his 3. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Bridges. That one a little long.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker outside. Rockets trailed by 3. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here is Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Paul is solid and sound in his mechanics. I mean, he gets squared up before he shoots. Really good balance and excellent follow through.
Olynyk with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
.43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Paul surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. A high post shot. Rebound by Olynyk.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, Wall. Olynyk, a screen on Paul. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here, they focus like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of a team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, points in the paint, it's been there for them, and that's always a good thing, Ernie, Kenny. I think the defense was set up to defend the perimeter, and so far it's backfired. Until the D adjusts, I say keep pounding it into the paint.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Phoenix leading by 3, setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Paul's got 8.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Wall looking for an opening. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Paul outside. Goes up from the top of the key. The Rockets pull it in. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Wall. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Down low, here's Olynyk. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
The first one falls. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Ball outside. Passes it to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Wood passes to Wall. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. deciding to change it up. On defense, the Rockets trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Crowder, pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Charge a screen on Brooks. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. For the lead, Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Booker. Another shot. Back to Crowder. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Crowder's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 19 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The pass to Booker. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep three-point range, Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wall passes to Wood, and the shot goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Brown. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Wall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. The drive by Paul. It's Saric, top of the key. Saric with the screen for Booker. Misses in close.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Outside, Wall. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And the turnover again by Houston. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Houston making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. .36 seconds left to play in the third. Saric outside. That's a 2 from Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Wall. Just 3 on the clock. And it's off the back rim, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Olynyk. Porter is out there with Gordon, and it's Tate in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Left side, Porter. Nails the baby hook. Porter's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it's blocked by Gordon. Screen by Olynyk. Chalk up 2 there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Dang, looking around. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Olynyk is covering. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Making a change here. Booker's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Outside Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. They get it back, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Gordon with it. Takes it inside, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wood, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Porter. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Wood a screen on Paul, and it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Crowder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Crowder. Rockets trail. Now Gordon. Wood a screen on Booker. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Rockets making a change here. Wall's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Booker outside. Driving in, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here's Wall. There's the pass to Gordon. No good from outside. Booker against Gordon. 16 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. And the Suns lead by 3.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
To the middle, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Ayton. Misses the fallback J. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Good on the three-point shot.
Gordon so good at sizing up the defense quickly and then burning them off the catch and shoot.
Gordon against Booker. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Booker against Gordon. Ayton sets the pick for Booker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Wall. Here we go now. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
But I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Screen by Olynyk. On deep. Wall. Offensive rebound. Olynyk can't hit. The Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. Here's Booker. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Wall. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And the rejection by Ayton. Gordon against Booker. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tips it up, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Shot from 16. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot, high post. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
From deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton up there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Wall with the drive. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Rockets trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout called, the Rockets. so it's Houston with it. 6-point game. Here's Wall. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 27 points.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Outside Crowder. The dish to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen now.
Booker against Porter. The drive by Booker. And the layup is good. Booker's got the lead back up to 6 now for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Pass to Tate. Ball against Paul. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish. Shooting one.
That one misses for Wall. Suns leading by 4. Inside, here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Wall. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Paul with the ball, and he drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And you know, with Paul, his competitive drive really exceptional. He wants to be one of the all-time greats, and he's got a great winning mindset.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Wall up top, defended by Paul. There's Porter with the 3. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 8. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making
a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Trailing here by 8. The Rockets with another miss.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Now here is Carter. So the Suns win it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.